Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden. Last time we made it here to the village of the dwarves and they challenged us to steal their treasure, so we headed to their vault to try and do that. Let's talk to the god, see if he'll let us in. The chief filled him in, time to let us in. Oh, you talking shit on the elves and the humans, bitch? You think I'm gonna need your luck, do you? Well, maybe a little. 'Cause this dungeon will be long, it will be hard. It will be long and hard. At any rate, our first enemy we run into here is a death machine, which is basically a palette swap of the robots we fought inside of LePant's mansion, and they do have high defense, just like the ones in LePant's mansion. And they will deal out death if you're not careful. But I'm too awesome for my shirt, so awesome it hurts, that they didn't even get to touch me. Damn right. Good. The more battles I fight without getting too much damage, the more I'll be able to level up and kick more ass. Hopefully we'll get to the point where we can let go of the enemies in this episode, because we're going to be fighting lots of battles. This is quite a long dungeon, which might be our first episode where the whole episode will be a dungeon. We'll see. We'll see. It's definitely a long dungeon. Definitely. Definitely. Lots of treasures in here as well. I mean, it is a vault. Let's see. Which switch do we hit first? I think if we just go like this, 1, 2, 3, like this is supposed to be a puzzle, but it's like the most stupid puzzle ever. It doesn't require any thought. You just hit all 3 switches and you can just walk across without even any issues. I don't really understand the nuance of that switch puzzle, but there's not much of a puzzle to it, I'll tell you that right now. I've never once run into a roadblock there where that actually gave me trouble. Let's see. Kill that bitch in the back, and then we'll hit some Falcon Rune on one of these ones in the front. Let's bust out a Shredding for some fun on one of these. No, you know what? We'll save my rune because this will be our first dungeon with a boss in a while. So Luke is going to be pretty useless in this dungeon in a general. So yeah, I have to take new count. I'm only using 5 people in each battle. Unless I really feel like using up his Shredding. Because his other 2 abilities that he has are basically a sleep spell and a healing spell. The healing spell is nice for boss battles. The sleep spell I've never found to be particularly useful, though. I can't say I've used status effects in this game very often at all. If anything, they bother me. I never use them to my advantage. There's probably points or enemies that actually would be useful to use some status effects on, but I don't fucking know what enemies they are, or when, or where, or why, or how much it would actually help. I really don't even care, to be quite honest. I'm perfectly okay with just fighting normal, winning my battles like a fucking pimp. Got no problems with it. Let's see what you got, baby. You know, one thing I haven't shown off is Pawn's rune. Yes, Pawn actually has his own rune. It's called the Boar rune. Have I shown it at all? Let's go ahead and show it off in this battle. Why not? The Unite attack with Gremio is so much better, but we could at least show off Pawn's rune at least once, right? Why not? I think he does like a little combo. Let's see if he even gets his turn. He might not even get his turn. Nope, Gremio's gonna finish him off. Nope, okay, yeah, we are. Yeah, see, Pawn does a nice little fucking Tekken combo on those bitches and they die, so there you go. Tekken comboed them to death. See, that's the thing, though. When you do certain runes and or Unite attacks, your characters might go unbalanced, which is what just happened to Pawn there after he used his rune. When they go unbalanced, it's basically they miss a turn, and sometimes missing a turn is not what you want. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You don't want to miss that turn. You miss that turn, and that's less damage you can do to the enemy in one turn, and more damage they can do to you because they can get a chance to hit you. And damn it, main character, how dare you miss? Main character usually has really good speed and just accuracy. I'm surprised he missed. Very rarely will the main character miss his attack. The only time you'll see that is if the enemy actually has high evasion. And I don't think dwarves have high evasion. I'm just saying. They are short and fat and slow. One thing you'll probably notice is Gremio defends the main character when he's at near death. That will always be true when they're in the party at the same time because Gremio's life mission is to protect the young master forever. Forever. So it's actually a nice feature if the main character's dying. You won't have to worry about him dying completely if Gremio is alive. Gremio will take the brunt of the damage for him. He's such a good friend. Such a good friend. Blue ribbon. Do I have anyone who can equip the blue ribbon? Oh, Valeria. Valeria is a woman. Blue ribbons are only equipable by women, and, well, it just so happens Valeria is a woman. And I don't have anywhere to use. Well, then you hold on to that for me, Kirkus. Give that blue ribbon over to her. Use a little bit of equipment rotation. Give her that blue ribbon. I'm not going to worry about those boots that it took off. Yeah, this is one of those rooms that's just annoying because of zigzaggy-ass paths. And I'm thinking sooner or later we're going to hit ourselves the point where we won't have to fight enemies anymore. I'll be able to let go of them. But we're not quite to that point, so we suffer. We suffer. Coughing. We suffer. I don't know why I thought of coughing. Just the way I said that, I guess. Oh, God, my armpit itches. It itches. Stop itching your armpit, you damn silly ape, you. You probably noticed that Kirkus' bow has been kicking some utter ass in this dungeon. And I'm not sure if it's just because he's strong against dwarves, or because I leveled up his bow a little bit between last episode and this episode. I only leveled it up 2 levels. What I did is I sold some stuff at the shop, and I was like, oh, got a little bit of money. I might as well make Kirkus' weapon a little bit better, since all he does is attack, so that's actually has been really useful so far in this dungeon. I'm getting medicines by the millions. Let's just use them up every battle, just so we don't have to fill our inventory up with goddamn shitty medicines. If they were mega medicines, I'd feel better, but shitty-ass regular oh my god, and then I found one in a chest, too? How much more medicines can there possibly be in this game? Well, infinite if you just buy them, duh. Yay, I can let go finally. Cool, this dungeon's gonna go flying by now. I'll fight battles that are reasonable, but when there's 5 or 6 enemies, I'll just let go. I don't want to fight every battle. It just takes up so much time. Magical robe, yes. We got another one of those. Those are actually really good. Who do I want to equip it on, though, I wonder? Who could use it the most? I guess we'll just give it to Gremio, because Gremio is one of the main characters. Gotta make him awesome. Because I already have a magic robe on the main character and Pawn. And I guess we'll just slide this leather armor over to Kirkus, since he's going to be in our party for a little while longer. Kirkus is going to be in your party for pretty much the rest of this chapter, I guess you could call it. I almost consider this like the second chapter of the game, kind of, or third, depending on how you want to split it up. Or you could even call it the first chapter, because it's like the first time you're in an area of the game where you're going to deal with one of the generals. Juan de Rossman is the first general we're going to kind of have our first clash with. We haven't had any run-ins with a general yet, unless you count Commander Craze, but he's not a general. He's just a douchebag wiener face who is scared of his own shadow, let alone me. Yeah, we won't get into that, though. But yeah, I consider this what I consider to be the second chapter of the game. The first chapter can basically be everything that happened until I got to the part where I found Kirkus on the ground. That could essentially be chapter 1. And chapter 2 begins when you find Kirkus on the ground. I mean, that's kind of a good place to hold it, if you want to split it up that way. I am victorious. Aw yeah. Now we're actually almost through this dungeon. There's only a few more rooms left and we will be done. But as you can see, this dungeon does take a lot longer than most of the dungeons we've seen so far. The enemies can be quite irritating if you're not careful. And I'm pretty sure down here on the lowest floors, we're going to run into some new enemies, ones we haven't seen yet. This room, we're going to run into a slight platforming puzzle. I'm just trying to remember how to get to where I want to go. Let's see, where does this one go? I want to get that treasure chest. Okay, cool. That led me right to the treasure chest. Thunder rune piece. Cool. One of these days I'll put those rune pieces on somebody. I don't know who yet, but I'll make an executive decision eventually. How do I get down to that platform? Oh wait, no, this one will take me back over there. Duh. I forgot I was already there. And this will take you all the way to the other side. Yep, simple platforming puzzle. Nothing particularly difficult to figure out. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Ice Cube? Are we there yet, Ice Cube? Yep, I think this is it. The last floor. When you see the blue ground, you know you're almost there. And yep, I'm gonna fight another battle. Well, why? Because I want the monies. I need the money, though. I spent all my money last episode on leveling up weapons. I need that monies. Shit, I might need to do some fighting off screen just to get money. Because, seriously, I've been using it up like a ridiculous-ass waster of monies. It's either that or I'm going to have to play some Chinchororin and try and get some lucky big-time multipliers and get some more money that way. That's not always the best way to go unless you want to be a cheater and, like, save and reload if you lose. Which is doable if you really want to be a cheater. I don't know why in the world you would want a pointed hat at this point. Isn't the pointed hat a little bit too late? Whatever. Don't question the game. How dare you question the game? And I know we're nearing in on the end of this dungeon, but I am aware that there's about... I think there's still like 3 or 4 more treasures, so we're not quite at the end yet. I just know that now that we see the blue floor, we're closing in. We're closing in. And I don't think there's any more maze-like rooms, is there? Is there? I hope not. This is the closest room you'll get to a maze that's left, I think. Ah, here's the other new enemy. It's just another death machine. Just looks different than the ones we've already been killing. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't run into one of these already. I thought you fight them together with the other ones. Or maybe they only show up on these later floors. I definitely know that there's new enemies on these later floors for sure. One of the first dungeons that actually has different enemies in different areas. But I haven't seen any... Oh. Gotta grab that treasure, dumbass. Yeah, let's grab it from behind. Take that shit. Do I need to heal it all? Because I need to use up some medicines. Just use them. Every little bit of damage you take, use up the medicines. I have too many medicines. They're taking up all my inventory. Let go of that shit. I just don't wanna. Just don't wanna. Gotta save myself a little bit of time. Oh, this freaking room. Fiddle-dee, diddle-dee, piddle-dee-doo. Okay, so this room. This fucking room. Now, this has to do with... How do I explain this? I don't even understand how you would find this out. You have to use that little clue to figure this out. What you have to do is you have to hit this left and this right switch in the right order to unlock the door. But to do that, you have to get 8 combos in a... Like, you have to get all 8 combination in a row. But I'm not even sure how you figure this out, but I'm just going to tell you the answer. It's left. Oops, step on the switch. Left. Right. Right. Left. 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 Right. Right. And boom, the door opens. And that's the only thing that'll open the door. There's no alternative combo nation. Just so you know. Because if you don't know, now you know. Before you go straight up right there, you definitely want to go left and right. You'll get a couple more treasures. Oh shit, we're overloaded. Don't give up on that. Oh man, we have to give up on something? Then let's get rid of that medicine. Fuck that medicine. Is there anything else we can get rid of? Because we're about to get some more treasure right now too, aren't we? Yeah, we are. What do we have more than one of? Like, more than one of, and like, by that I just mean like, do we have any skill rune pieces? I have 2 fortune rune pieces. Let's use one of those on the main character then. See, I want to save some of these things so if I want to multiply them later with the glitch that I was telling you about, then I can do that. Just gotta save one though. I don't need multiples of them because I think I want this one. Oh, that one's just bits. Oh, I was all worried I wasn't gonna have room for bits. It was just bitch. Kibbles and bitch. Kibbles and bitch. Kibbles and bitch. Oh, how I love that kibbles and bitch. Kibbles and bitch, kibbles and bitch. Oh, how I love the kibbles and bitch. Oh yeah. Killing off that one dwarf all by himself. He was so lonely. Oh my god, I thought that was the last room. We're not done yet? Oh god, oh lord, no, kumbaya. Man, I'm gonna have to let go of the rest of the enemies here. I'm already taking up enough time as it is. Does this go anywhere? Nope. Empty room. Yep. Dead end. We're getting close to the end because there's dead ends. Yay. Oh yeah, tasty burp. Tastes like Teen Spirit. Tastes like Teen Spirit. Escape talisman. You might want to hold on to those because I think we're going to use one of those to get the f out of here when we're done. Now, okay, another dead end. I was just double checking. Just don't recall which one were all dead ends. Now you guys know which ways not to go. Yeah, the way you're supposed to go is the obvious right down the middle way. If you try to go out of your way, you'll just be going the wrong way. Just note that in your head. Go out of your way, you're going the wrong way. Go the obvious way, you're going the right way. Oh shit. Boss time! We're about to fight the Gigantes. Now, I don't think Deadly Fingertips will do anything to him, so we're going to regular attack with him. Plus that Unite attack with Pawn and Gremio. Hit that Falcon Rune. And now it's time for you to shine, Luke. Time to hit that magic. Now this boss can actually be pretty difficult if you're not careful. If you didn't bother leveling up your weapons, bringing anybody with runes, or just leveling up in general, ran from all the battles or something, this battle can actually kick your ass because this guy will use this kind of shit right here. Some all attacks where it hits everyone. And if you're not careful, that'll take your ass down a notch or two. Now the only one who actually got hit with big time damage there was Pawn. So what I'll probably do is heal him up with Kirkus or something. You definitely want to spam the shredding right now because goddamn the shredding is kicking some ass on this guy. And the main character's staff attack is just too good to pass up. Boom! Hit him with that shredding. Now, if you wanted to choose between like Luke or Cleo, say, fire or wind magic, I would probably go with the wind magic in this case because I think it does more damage. He does use his own fire attacks, so I imagine his fire like resistance is higher than wind, I would imagine. That would just make sense. I don't know that for a fact, so don't quote me on that at all, but it just seems like that makes more sense to me. Not that this game always makes a lot of sense, but it might make a lot of dollar bills. Yada. Die, you upside down hourglass crazy looking enemy. Wow, the shredding made that battle way too easy. To be quite honest, I did not recall Wind kicking that much ass on him. I'm kind of glad that it did. It made that battle take a lot less time than it usually does for me. Now if you go straight up the middle, you'll get the treasure of the dwarves, but if you go left and right, there are more treasures, such as the defense rune piece, which is a nice little rune piece we can use on probably the main character. And that's a dead end. Awesome. Love them dead ends. Love them dead ends, guys. Alright. So, one more battle for the road. Yeah, let's fight it. It's an easy one. It's an easy one. Why not? Die, Death Machine. Let's be contrary and kill the Death Machine, who's supposed to bestow the death upon me, because it is the machine of death, right? Let's get our treasure and get the f*** out of here. We got the running water route, and the dwarves thought we couldn't do it. What a bunch of a-holes. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to use an escape talisman to get the fuck out of here. Hell yeah, bitch. Hell yeah. That saved us a lot of time. It really did. Well then. Awesome. Should we go talk to the dwarfs? Yeah, let's talk to the dwarf elder. I was going to say we'll save that for next time, but it'll only take a second. Because then once we talk to him, we'll have to head all the way back to the elves and tell them that we're awesome, so let's just take care of this first, shall we? Enjoy the dwarf music one last time. Yo, we stole your running water route because we the shit, son. Yeah, that's right, we succeeded. You damn skippy. It can be blown to pieces with the fire wind cannon. I'll have one built right away. You damn right you will, bitch. Because I'm the shit. Alright, let's go deliver the news to the elves that we have found a way to stop the burning mirror. Apparently this fire wind cannon can blow up the mirror. Gotta have this. If you got a shield, you gotta have the sword, so to speak, right? Damn right. Anyways, well, fuck you, battle. I didn't want to fight a battle. Anyways, that's gonna conclude this episode of Suikoden. But are we going to make it back to the village of the elves in time, or will Kwanda have already done his business? Find out next time on Let's Play Suikoden. Peace.